attitude. Alright. I wonder if that gate's locked. It is locked. Alright then. She'll be right, yeah, mate. We're in North Queensland now, she'll be right. She's apples. Oi! I was going over. Alright, can you throw me a piece of chicken, please? I'll give this guy a little bit of food. Oh, excellent. Juicy. Alright. Come on, mate. Alright. Might have to pop you up here. Yeah, what's this, buddy? Oh, come on. Come on. Playing silly buggers. Alright. Yeah, come on. Come on. That's the way. Up you get, mate. Come on. Up you get. There we go. Alrighty folks, as I mentioned, this is the Crocodile Attack Show. And we are going to be talking about crocodile attack, okay? How, why they attack, where, and of course, most importantly, how to avoid an attack. Yeah? Now what he's doing now, wherever he's gone, is what they're really good at. Okay? The way these guys have evolved over millions of years, they've evolved into a very, very efficient semi-aquatic ambush predator. Alright? Now, actually, can anyone see him? It's kind of important, you know? Alright, I think I might spend a little bit of time in here to start with. What he's doing now, like I said, is what they are. There he is. Oh, excellent. You can see him now. That's what they're very, very good at. He's underwater, you can barely see him. The water is a bit murky. There's a bit of dirt around the place, a bit of silt's been disturbed. He's very, very hard to see. Now, he does have very, very good sight, smell and hearing. Very, very similar to ours. Directional hearing, so he can tell which way the sounds are coming from. Very good sense of smell. And his eyesight's similar to ours, although he does have a 150-degree field of vision in each eye. And when he looks forward, it goes into like binocular vision. Okay, but where they are better than us with their vision is at night time. They've got a reflective layer at the back of the eye called an image intensifier, and that allows them to see very, very well at night time. Okay, much better than us. Like when it's almost pitch black to us, they can see still quite well. All right, but those senses, his sight, his smell and his hearing, are designed for an aerial environment. Rightio, same as us. If I stuck my head underwater and tried to see what something smelt like, it's not going to go real good for me. Okay. But these guys have a bit of a trick up their sleeve. Along the top and bottom jaw, all the way down the sides of the body and inside the limbs, they have tiny little black dots. There's hundreds of them around the snout. That's where the main amount of them are. And they're pressure receptors, okay? And allow them to pick up vibrations through the water. Now me being over here, they are hypersensitive to vibrations and changes in water pressure. What I'm doing right now is just letting him know where I am. He doesn't have to stick his head up to have a look or a listen to know exactly where I am, okay? And this is how they get you. They sneak up. He's moving very, very stealthily under the water there. Okay? He sneaks up real, real close, and then they launch that ambush attack. You see him moving around underneath the water, and he wasn't even making a ripple on the surface. He wasn't even making a ripple. Those bumps down the back, the osteoderms. It is like a body armour. Osteoderm literally translates to bone and skin. But it also works as a solar panel, and the experts believe that it helps them when they're swimming to remain, so you can't hardly see them, you know. It helps them, it creates like countercurrents underneath the water, so there's no disturbance on the top. Rightio. Helps them remain undetected, that's the word I was looking for. So if you're fishing, I mean the water where he is probably like a foot deep, and that's a 250 kilo animal. That was the worst attempt at a pop I think I've seen, mate. Alright. If he sneaks up a bit closer, he might even go for a foot stomp today. I'll see how he goes. But they, like I said, they sneak up on you like this and they'll get close enough, and that's when they launch that ambush attack. Rightio. They launch out of the water, grab hold of you, and they do a big U-turn and go straight back out into deep water. And they drown you. That's how they knock you off. That's how they kill you, by drowning their prey. Rightio. On a stress-related dive, these guys can hold their breath for, what, 20 minutes? Me, maybe 2, if I'm lucky. And I'll tell you what, after 1 minute, I'm going to be stressed out. Probably after 10-15 minutes, he's going to start to get really stressed. 1 minute for me. After 2 minutes, I'm not going to be stressed at all because I'm going to be dead. But that's when he's posed with another problem. They can't chew like we can. His stomach's only about the same size as his head. So in order to get a bit of you down, he literally has to break you apart. He'll do this one of 2 ways. He'll either do that crocodile roll or the death roll, as the media calls it. We call it a crocodile roll because we are yet to hear of the case of someone dying of dizziness. Other than that, they'll do those big head shakes, lift their head out of the water and whip it violently from side to side until bits break off. Whatever's flung off goes, and then whatever's in his mouth, he'll swallow down. I'm going to see if he'll go for a foot stomp. He is very, very close today. Come on, boy. Come on, big fella. Come on. There you go. That's how they do it. But like I said, they've got to break you apart and they'll do that crocodile roll with a big head shake. Does anyone want to see him do that? Yeah? Same here. All right. Dad? All right, here, mate. Here. Getting hold of that would be good. Just open that up a little bit for me there. Just fella. There we go. Come on, you got it? You got it? Attaboy. Go on, mate. Go on. Right. Let's go, big fella. Come on. Come on, mate. Come on. There we go. Head shake, head shake. Come on. Come on. Put in some effort there, buddy. You'd be good. Come on. Right, come on. Here we go. Come on, mate. Come on. Head going. There we go. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen him do before. All right. Let's see if we can get one little head shake. All right, mate. There we do. Come on, buddy. That's the way, mate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoop. That's no good. That is no good. There we go. I think that'll do him, folks. He is a low endurance animal, so I'm just going to let him get his breath back. Oh, not me, I'm fine. Come on, bullfed, up here, mate. Now this brings me to a question. Has anyone got any ideas of how to get out of a crocodile's mouth once he's got hold of you?
Bigger food.
What's that?
Bigger food.
Bigger food. The thing with crocodiles is, mate, 9 times out of 10, once they've got something in their mouths, that's it. They think they've got something, so they'll hang on to that. Any other suggestions?
Stick your hand down their throat.
What's that? Play dead under the water for 20 minutes. You won't be doing much playing. It's a serious game of play dead. Yes, young fella. Use the rope to get it out of the mouth. It's no good if he's clamping down on it. If anyone was on my boat today, you would have heard me say this: crocodiles have the strongest bite pressure of any animal on the planet. But once they bite you, they can keep applying that pressure like a vice, keep crushing. Rightio? And once he's got that, he's clamped down on it, he's not letting it go. One more suggestion, anyone got anything? Yes. Baby fingers in its eyes. That's a solid suggestion. And it has worked, but it also hasn't worked. I wouldn't use it as your last line of defence, but I'd definitely give it a go. Alright, I am the rookie here. I'm the newest bloke. And the other guys, ever since I started working here, the other guys have told me there's a surefire way to get out of a croc's mouth. They think I'm a bit of a liability. If anyone's going to get nailed, it's me. Alright? So they decided, they took it upon themselves to tell me how to get out of a croc's mouth. Firstly, like the crocodile, say the crocodile's grabbed me, he's dragged me out there and he's sitting me on the bottom. Step one, Don't panic. Right, stay calm, she'll be right. You've got 2 minutes. Alright? Feel around on the bottom, try and find a stick or something. Okay? If you're out in a out in a river or something like that, try and find the last bloke's fishing rod if you can. If all else fails, use your arm. And you've got to stick it down their throat. Now, has anyone seen crocodiles sitting with their mouth open today? Yeah? And you can't see down their throat. They've got that flap at the back of the tongue. It's called a palatal valve, and it stops them getting water in their lungs once they're submerged. Now, what you're supposed to do, you stick your hand down the throat, open that palatal valve. With your other hand, get a bit of water going. He'll start to fill up with water. He'll freak out, swim to the surface, spit you out. You can swim to the bank and save yourself from a crocodile attack, and you'll be on the front page of the Cairns Post the very next day. Yeah, what a load of crap. I'd give it a go, but I don't know. I've never spoken to anyone who's given it a go. I've never seen it tried. But after the show, if you've got any real keen volunteers, come and see me. We'll get into it. I do have to get this food back. What I might do, we do have another crocodile out the back here, like I said. This might be enough to stir him up, actually. Come on, mate. Come on. You're thinking about it, aren't you, buddy? That's the way. He will start to manipulate this and try and swallow it, and that's when I'm going to use the old Bundy Rum reflexes. Hello. Now, like I said, there is a crocodile here. His name's Hagrid. Like that bloke out of Harry Potter now. He's about the same size, but he's got a big buff head on him. Alright? Yes, indeed. Yeah, that could be a problem, couldn't it? How close do you want to get in here, boy? It's caught on your tooth. You mongrel. Come on. Just... There we go. Come on. Come on, boy. Alright, I'm going to play that game. Yep. Come on, big fella. Oh, what's this? Come on. Come on. Come, boy. Ready yet? No? One more? Come on, mate. Anytime you like. What about you? You want the chicken? You want the chicken? You do, don't you? Oh. That's a real good trick, isn't it? Yeah, just. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey! There we go. Believe it or not, that is the hardest part of the show. Alrighty, guys. You gonna let me back out? You're not too upset? I'll wait till you come out here a bit, I think. Now, I do have another question for you. Has anyone ever wondered how to run away from a crocodile? What to do if one's chasing you? Yeah, me too. Alright. Has anyone got any suggestions on what to do? Zigzag out. Zigzag out. Alright, that's a good one. That's one of the ones I'm looking for. Any other suggestions?
Be first.
Straight as fast as you can, that's solid. What was another one?
Be first.
Be first. I like that. Yes, Chan?
Run around all the trees super fast.
Run around all the trees super fast. Alright, at least you didn't say climb a tree, because that's not a real good one. These guys can go without food for like 6 to 12 months if they really have to. Yeah, I'll be hanging for a Big Mac by that night. Yes, kiddo?
Make him dizzy.
Make him dizzy? Oh, I don't know. How do you do that? Spin him round in a circle, mate? Yeah? Oh, good, better you than me. I'm not going to try that with him. Alright, zigzags is a good one, and the other one I was looking for was circles. They're the two most common suggestions we get, and I can tell you what, the people making these suggestions originally have never been chased by a crocodile. Okay? If I'm going from point A to point B, straight line or a zigzag? What do you reckon? Straight line, isn't it? And as far as circles go, rightio, Bart's launched out at me. Crocodile! You're in for a big surprise at the end of your circle, I'll tell you that. Now, they set it over there. There's only one way to run from crocodiles. These guys are giving it their best shot on a daily basis for the past 5 months. They've done it to Drew for the past 50 odd years. Run flat out in the opposite direction, okay? Push everyone else out of the way. It's just a bit of natural selection for you. You'll get over it, and you'll be home and hosed, all right? These guys have not evolved to run super quick on land. I mean, they're very quick in the water. They can run fast on land, but I'll tell you what, you're going to be faster. Okay, you've evolved for it. You're going to be more enthusiastic. If you've got a crocodile chasing you, you're going to punch your personal best out every time, all right? Or you'll probably punch a few other things out the back of your shorts too, but you just worry about that when you get home. Now, we've been living with crocodiles in Australia for a couple of 100 years now, and it's kind of been a bit of a trial by error, but the current governments do definitely have crocodile management plans in place, and they do their best. Well, I should say, in the Northern Territory, they do their best to educate people. In Queensland, up here in the far north, I think the government's just decided that if they reckon if they trap a few, she'll be right. And I tell you what, they are nomadic animals, these males. The males do move around. So if you remove a croc from a waterway, there's nothing to say that a croc that same size or bigger is not going to move in overnight. Easily 5 to 10 k's a night, these guys will travel. Rightio. So just removing a few out of the waterways is not. Definitely does not make them safe. Now, they have put up warning signs for people. Alright, we'll do this one from in here. They put up warning signs for people, and I've got to admit there's some good suggestions on there. It starts off with a big old red warning. Yeah, that should set off a few alarm bells for you. And they've got Achtung for our German visitors, that means attention. Then they've got a couple of symbols there. I'm not sure the one on the right, I believe the one on the left maybe Chinese. And if my interpretation is correct, that says